Hi, I'm here to take you through a brief walkthrough of your Engage community. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'll be taking you through a brief tour of some of the highlights of the site. We'll start with talking about some basic site navigation. We'll talk about how to keep track of your personal involvement, how to navigate through organization and event pages, and if you're a student leader, we'll also talk about how to manage your organization's page and content. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into our training community. When you go to your campus's community, you'll probably first see a screen that looks similar to this one. If you've not yet signed in, you'll see the ability to sign in the upper right-hand corner. Before you do anything else, you'll definitely want to log in. Logging in will give you access to more opportunities and information within the community. You'll use your campus credentials to sign into your community. When you log into the community, you'll land on your community homepage. I want to bring your attention to the upper right-hand corner of the site. Clicking on your initial or your photo in the upper right-hand corner opens up what we call the user drawer. The user drawer is where you can manage your personal involvement and account within the system, such as viewing your event or membership history, viewing your notifications, or revisiting any form or event submissions. Finally, within your user drawer, you can also update your account by adding a profile photo or changing your notification settings or basic profile details. If your campus uses the Event Check-in app, you can also access your mobile event pass here. Next to the user drawer, you should see a black square-shaped icon. This is what we call the switchboard. The switchboard allows you to switch back and forth between different views of the site that you might need to use. As a student, you will likely see both the Explore and Manage views when you open up your switchboard. The Explore view is the default when you log in. Think of this as the view you'll use to search for things throughout the site, such as exploring organizations, event pages, reading news posts, or accessing content shared by the organizations that you are a part of. If you're not a student leader or an officer, you'll likely spend the majority of your time in the Explore view. Now let's check out the Explore view first, starting here on your community homepage. Your logged in homepage provides additional information that is specific to you as a member of the community. You'll first see a search bar that you can use to search for events, organizations, or news posts throughout the site. Below the search bar, you'll also see your campus's alerts or important announcements your administrators have chosen to share with you. You may also see any current campus elections going on, followed by a list of your memberships, including a notification if you have any invitations pending that you need to accept or deny. Scrolling further on the community homepage, you can also see events and news posts that have been shared out to the entire community, as well as important campus links that your administrators have chosen to share. From the Explore view, you can also search for events to attend by clicking the Events tab. The Events tab will show you all upcoming events in your community. Filter through events by name, by date, theme, event category, or event perk to find the perfect event for you. Clicking on the name of an event will take you into the full event details of the event. From the full details page, you can see things like the date and time, the location, additional information about the event, as well as the ability to assign your RSVP. Click Organizations to view the full organization directory. Searching for an organization to get involved in is easy and engage. Simply search for the organization that you're looking for by name or select a category that interests you to filter through your options. Click on an organization's name to view its full organization page. If you're not already a member of the organization, you might see a Join button appear, depending on the settings of the organization. Click Join to request membership in the org, or you can click on Contact to send a message to the primary contact of the organization if you would like to learn more about them. If you're already a member of the organization that you're looking at, you'll be able to see all of the great content the organization has shared with its members or with the community. First, you'll be able to see a description of the organization, followed by any of the social media links the organization has provided and any additional information that the organization has decided to share. As you scroll through the organization's page, you can see the great content the organization has created, such as forums, upcoming events, a full list of their organization officers and their roster. Clicking on the name of an organization member will provide you with their email address if the user has chosen to share that information. Continue to scroll to view more content such as news posts, documents shared by the organization, and participate in a discussion board if you're an organization member. The last aspect of the Explore view of your switchboard is your ability to view any campus-wide news that's going on within your community. Click on a news post to read more about the information that's been shared by that organization. If you're an officer of an organization or somebody with the power to manage your organization's content, roster, events, or any other aspect of the org, you'll want to get familiar with the Manage view of the switchboard. Clicking on Manage takes you into what we call the Action Center, or the place where you get to take action for your organization, whether that means creating a news post, approving a form submission, or completing your organization's re-registration process. In your Action Center, you'll see a list of your organization memberships. What you're able to do in each of these organizations will depend on the level of management access that you hold for each of your organization memberships. When you click on an organization within the Action Center, you're taken to the Management Center for that organization, where you can see if that organization is eligible for re-registration. Opening up the organization tool drawer in the left-hand corner allows you to see which tools you're able to manage within that organization. From here, you can do everything from managing your organization's roster, creating events or tracking event participation, to creating news posts, photo galleries, uploading documents, approving form submissions, and submitting service hours for your members. Remember, this area of the site is primarily reserved for those of you who are student leaders or those who get to manage things within your organization. You can always easily jump back into the Explore view of your page if you want to see what your site looks like to general members or maybe non-involved members who are just checking out your organization's page. And that's your brief overview of how to navigate Engage as a student or a student leader. We hope you continue to use this community to find new ways to get involved, efficiently manage your organizations, and keep track of your own personal involvement. Please let your campus administrators know if you have any questions, or you can always contact our support team at support@campuslabs.com.